that people can stay tuned to what's going
Yeah,
on.
I mean,
I'm sure the people in London, if they're there, they're going to want to see you.
Yeah, hopefully.
They
We've
will.
kind of taken a little bit of a break just to focus on finishing some recording, because it's really hard. Like, we've had quite a busy year in terms of live work, and it's quite hard to then kind of pencil in that time to finish off, a few songs that we've got that just need to, be mixed and mastered and good to go.
You'll be coming out with your new CD at some point soon, right?
Say that again, sorry?
Your new CD, your new album. You're looking to
Yes,
come out with that.
I have an EP called Ordinary Girl. That should be out around Christmas, hopefully, which is why we're kind of spending this time at the moment finishing off some brand new tracks for that people haven't heard yet. That's quite exciting. But that should be out, I think, around Christmas time and be available for download on iTunes and CD Baby and Amazon.
You do have a couple of songs right now that listeners, they want to download your music, they can actually download Ordinary Girl. Am I correct?
They certainly can if they go to my website. Do you want me to give you those details?
Yeah, definitely. That was good. That's a segue to my next question.
Oh.
Yeah. I was going to ask you, how can fans stay on the cutting edge of Tara London's career? Do you have Twitter? Do you have MySpace, Facebook? Give us all the information now.
I have all of those things. I have, my MySpace is www.myspace.com/Tara London. At the moment, I've only got a couple of tracks on there because I cleared the tracks that I did have on there to make room for the new ones. So there will be some new ones on there in the next month or so. But there's a couple of tracks on there, including Ordinary Girl. And that particular page gives details of kind of what I'm doing. There's photographs on there, and there'll be a couple of new YouTube videos as well that I had done about a month ago, of an acoustic show I did. And also I normally put all my show dates and gig dates up on there. So, that one gets refreshed a lot quicker than the other one. So that's normally the one to kind of check first. My Twitter is www.twitter.com/Tara_London.
I'm going to have to bother you now. I'm going to send you tweets.
That's brilliant. I love tweets. I love them. And then my Facebook, I actually don't know the URL for that, but if you just type in Tara London, it comes up straight away. So people will see me on there straight away. And there's a fan page and a group page and a couple of other pages on there. And then my official website is www.taralondonmusic.co.uk, and that's where you can download my tracks and stuff.
Right, excellent. Now, so we have you on Twitter, on MySpace, on Facebook. We have you all over the place. You are a social music mad woman.
Yeah.
So now, what I'm going to do right now is give you the time to talk about whatever you want to talk about, to plug whatever you want to plug. If you want to talk about your band, you want to talk about what you have going on now, whatever you want to speak about, the floor is all yours now.
Brilliant. Okay, well, I will take the opportunity to talk about my band, actually, because they're fantastic. Because I've spent the last 2 years travelling up and down the UK, primarily with my guitarist, and his name is Nick Michaels. He used to be in a band called Bethnal some years ago, and they were a successful band, signed, had 3 albums, and he's an exquisite guitarist and incredibly dedicated to what I'm doing. We write together, and, he dedicates a lot of his time, is incredibly reliable and committed. So he's fantastic, so I just want to give a little shout out to him. we've just taken on a new keyboard player or piano player. His name's Pete Byrne. Again, fantastically talented. I mean, that guy plays like a demon. He's amazing. Also, my bass player, Andonis, absolutely wicked bass player. He's so good, so good. And my two brilliant backing vocalists, Laverne, who's got the most gorgeous gospel voice I've ever heard, and George, who just has the voice of an angel, really. And all of those guys are absolutely fantastic and turn up to rehearsals all the time, and they're really dedicated and they work incredibly hard. So I just want to give a big thank you to them, and just actually, while I'm here, kind of say thank you to everybody that supported me and kind of dedicated their time to coming by and saying hi on my website and stuff. I love that, by the way. If anybody wants to come and say hello, please do. Yeah, and that's about it, really. The only other thing is that I'm currently been nominated for People's Music Award.
Okay.
And the website for that is www.thepeoplesmusicaward.com. And if anybody would like to have a listen to my song on there, they just type in Cara London and have a listen. The song's called Bittersweet. If they like it and they want to vote for it, that would be amazing. Basically all you have to do is just register on the site, vote for the songs you like, and you kind of give a lot of artists out there that are working really hard, an opportunity to kind of perform on the world stage, and it's an incredibly important competition. So yeah, if you guys would like to get behind me, that'd be great.
Excellent. And now I'm going to ask you this last question. When you are on Twitter, that's actually you sending the tweets, correct?
Yes, it's me.
Okay. I just bring that up because some people they have people do it to them. So it's good to know. So it's good for our listeners to know that hey, if you're saying something, it's really you.
Yeah. All of the website details that I gave you, with the exception of my official website, because that's run by my website designer, but all of the other pages that I gave you, my MySpace, Facebook, and Twitter, are all me. It's all me. I do all the interactions on there because I think it's really important to kind of maintain, a bit of a relationship with the people that are out there supporting you. They don't have to do that, and when they're giving up, time in their day to send me a message, then I feel that it's important that I should be the one to get back to them. I'm not going to ask somebody else to do that. I think it would be impersonal. So.
That's important.
Yeah, I mean, it may take me a few days, but I do always get back to people. So.
Get around to it. Sarah, let me just say, I need to end the interview on this note. And I mentioned it earlier, I like, even though like Duffy, Song Mercy, I like it, I believe, that you are more vocally talented than she is. And I would say you have more of a stage presence. I said it before, I'm saying it again. This is my opinion. And I'm sure that Duffy's a nice person and everything, but I just have to call it as I see it. If you're talking about the UK-based, your music, I guess your area of music, I would think that you would be in there, maybe a pinch higher than she, but that's just my opinion. And I also think that we will be seeing more and more of you, as 2009 moves forward. I think we will. Yeah. And I really want to thank you for giving us some insight on you and your career, your views, your thoughts, basically how, who Cara London is and what makes you you. And I think this is a very insightful interview or conversation, for more conversation than interview. And I like to follow up with you when your CD comes out, so that we can get some updates and everything, if that's okay with you.
That'd be brilliant. Yeah,
perfect.
Absolutely fine. I'd like to thank you for taking the time to talk to me. It's been a real pleasure. So thank you for taking an interest in my music and, for your love.